Welcome to MedTech Global Insights. Today, we are tackling a critical topic for any diagnostic manufacturer aiming for the European market: how to structure a technical file for the EU In Vitro Diagnostic Regulation, or IVDR. The IVDR technical file is not just a collection of documents. It is a comprehensive, living narrative that demonstrates your device's safety, performance, and compliance throughout its entire lifecycle. Let's break down its essential structure, primarily guided by Annex II of the regulation. First is the device description and specification. This section sets the stage. You must clearly define the intended purpose, the principles of the assay, and the risk classification of your device, from Class A to Class D. It also includes the basic UDI/DI, detailed descriptions of all components, including reagents and software, and any accessories or other devices it's intended to be used with. Next, you must provide comprehensive information from the manufacturer. This includes the complete label and the full instructions for use, or IFU. Regulators will scrutinize these to ensure they are clear, complete, and fully aligned with the device's intended purpose and the evidence you present later. The third section is design and manufacturing information. This requires a detailed overview of the entire manufacturing process. You need to describe the design stages, the manufacturing methods, the quality control procedures for incoming materials, and the final product testing protocols. For example, a manufacturer of a PCR-based test would need to detail the specific primer and probe design process, the synthesis and purification QC, and the final kit assembly and lot release testing procedures. Following this is the centerpiece, the General Safety and Performance Requirements, or GSPRs. Annex I of the IVDR lists these requirements. Your technical file must include a checklist that demonstrates how you comply with every single applicable GSPR. Crucially, you must provide a reference to the specific supporting evidence for each point, whether it's a validation report, a risk analysis document, or a usability study. This leads directly to the benefit risk analysis and risk management file. This file, compliant ISO 14071, must document all identified risks, your mitigation measures, and a final assessment concluding that the benefits of your device outweigh the residual risks. Finally, we arrive at the most evidence-heavy section: product verification and validation. This is where you prove your device works as intended. The core of this section is the Performance Evaluation Report, or PER. The PER stands on three pillars: scientific validity, analytical performance, and clinical performance. For a high-risk Class D device, like a new blood screening test for a serious infectious agent, the clinical performance data must be extensive. This would involve large-scale studies in the target patient population, demonstrating diagnostic sensitivity and specificity against the established clinical standard of care. Simply referencing literature is no longer enough for high-risk devices. Managing this volume of documentation is a monumental task where modern tools become essential. At Chen-Global, we leverage advanced AI to efficiently compile, manage, and cross-reference these complex technical dossiers, ensuring every claim is substantiated and every GSPR is addressed. In summary, structuring your IVDR technical file is about building a robust, evidence-based argument for your product's market entry. For expert guidance on navigating the EU IVDR and compiling your technical file, contact our team by emailing info@pureglobal.com or visiting us at pureglobal.com.